Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on the idea Postman gets to a house with the door left ajar. Let the story commence. There was a guy who got a job, a new job. And he said, "What's my job then?" They said, "You're going to be a postman." He's like, "Right." And he said, "What's your name again?" And his name was Craig. So he was told, "This is all you need to do. You're going to have a bag full of letters and I want you to deliver them to the addresses that are on the front." Right. Alright, I know. I'm no daft. I know how postmen and all that work. I have had letters delivered. Anyway, I'll see you later. But as he's walking away, the boss says, "There's just one thing." And Craig goes like that. "What are you, Columbo?" And they have a big laugh, and he's like, that's pretty good par, but seriously. Do not deliver. If you get to a door that's like open, don't just like chuck it in through the gap in the door. You must always put it through the letterbox. Right, and why is that? Just don't talk back, son. I'm no talk, just get on with it, right? So Craig went away and he delivered a letter through a letterbox. He got to another place and it was actually merely a parcel, but it went through the letterbox. He went to another place and it was a box that wouldn't fit through the letterbox. Chapped on the door, took a step back, put the parcel on the ground because of coronavirus. Person came to the door, he said, "There's your thing." And that was that. He got to the last letter of the day. He walked up, he thought, what was it that was said to me back at the HQ? He couldn't remember. But he walked up anyway, and he was ready to put this letter through the letterbox, but he saw that the door was open. The door was open by about that much. This much. And he thought, "Oh, what was that again? Oh, what was that again? Well, oh, the boss told me don't just chuck the letter through a gap. If the door's open, don't just chuck a letter through the gap. You've got to put it through a letterbox." And he's like, he's thinking to himself, okay, it was too tempting. He just went like that. Chucked a letter in. Chucked a letter right in. As he chucked a letter in, he accidentally banged his arm against the door, and the door went. Just then, there was a guy at the end of the hall, the entry hall, and he was like in a kitchen or something, and the kitchen door was ajar, so you could see him in the kitchen through that. At the end of the hall, there was another door open, and there was a guy with the door ajar, and the guy went like that to Craig. And Craig went, there's your letter. Chuck it through this door. Chuck it through here. And Craig thought to himself, well, I've just chucked it through this door. Why would I want to come in and chuck it through there? And the guy, almost like reading Craig's mind, but probably just a coincidence about that. It's alright. I know. Come on. Come here. Chuck it through here. So Craig thought, aye, I suppose I have chucked it through that door, which I wasn't supposed to do, so I may as well go and chuck it through an internal door there, which I'm not supposed to do either. May as well. So Craig walked in. It's weird being in somebody else's house. Like, I know he puts things in people's doors, but you're not actually supposed to be right in the house. He's like, it's there. Hey, come on. Yeah. Craig picked up the letter and started walking towards the kitchen door. As he was walking to the kitchen door, which was at the end of the hall, he passed by another door, which was a living room door that was slightly ajar. He didn't look through that door. He should have. As Craig was, he was just as he was getting towards that kitchen door that was slightly ajar. The guy who was at the door, it was like that, right? Come on, well, like that, look, well, like this, look. Come on. So Craig started walking towards the kitchen door. All of a sudden, this happened at the kitchen door. Get him, John! John, get him! Craig turned around and a guy came running out for the living room door. Big fucking guy. And the guy that came running out the living room, and then the guy for the kitchen who came running out, started knocking fuck out of fucking Craig, man. Started knocking fuck out of him, man. The end. The end. Yes. Yes.